I hear the intro.
Ichi Studios!
Fucking thing still isn't playing the song.
BluePopStream!
Alright, now, hear me out. So, I know I ended the last stream literally about to start the first dungeon proper, but I didn't know I was going to be streaming it again the next week. So, in the last week, I've beaten the first 3 dungeons. Yeah. Welcome to BluePopStream. Ugh, not sponsored by Pepsi. But maybe if I keep saying it, the meme will become real. Ugh. I am Super Ichi, and we're back with more Persona 5 Strikers. Hopefully the fact that I've basically skipped the first 3 dungeons of the game doesn't bother you. Anyways, we're here at Zenkichi's house, and we met his daughter Akane. And I really hope that during this stream, Zenkichi fucking awakens. Also, I need to apologize because during the last stream I kept calling him Zenjiro. His name is Zenkichi, not Zenjiro. Zenjiro is in fact that one kid from Digimon Cross Wars. So that is a thing I needed to clear up. If anyone's watching, let me know how the audio balance is.
Good. I'm glad.
We'd better keep our mouths shut here, Sophia. Oh, man.
Oh man! I, the sentient AI, can't talk to the normal humans. I have discovered a new recipe.
Did you just come up with a new dish? I can't wait to try it out. Oh, man. I could eat this all day. Time for another round.
Not today, Futaba. I'm taking another helping first.
Whoa, Yusuke is real life mad because she stole his food last time.
All right, break it up. There's still more than enough to go around. It really is good. Do you think I could make it by myself?
Once you get
Right.
good at it.
I'll do my best. Mastering this isn't easy. You'll have to learn how to carry your weight in the kitchen.
That's so bad, even I wouldn't make that pun.
Oh, I've got an idea. Want to take a bath later, Akane-chan?
Whoa, that's not a thing you say to someone you just met an hour ago.
Huh? A bath?
That's the best way for us girls to get to know each other better. I can teach you all the supermodel secrets to glowing skin.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. I'd like to learn those too. Mind if I joined you?
Come on, how big do you think the bathroom is here?
I was gonna say, how big a tub do they have? Alright.
You really saved my ass back there. The place may be cramped, but it's yours for the night.
Hooray.
Who the hell would ever guess the Phantom Thieves are a bunch of softies?
If someone is suffering, it's only right to provide aid when possible.
And finally, someone aids us by letting us sleep at their house when we're fucking hours and hours away from home.
Yeah, we just do what we know we gotta do.
Help the weak and crush the strong. That's the Phantom Thieves way and always will be.
But then, won't the strong become the weak, so then you have to help them?
And
Shit.
we never forget when someone provides us a meal or a roof. Ever.
Or both.
Oh, really? At any rate, I still wanted to thank you guys properly. It's been a long time since I've seen Akane so happy.
Or, you know, a long time since you've seen her, period.
So, Gramps, about what we were saying earlier.
Sorry.
You've immediately bored me.
A whole day's driving, finally catching up to me. You were saying, Sakamoto?
Why do they still pronounce the names wrong? I hate it. It's Sakamoto, not Sakamoto. Fucking God. In the time between this and the first game, nobody corrected them on this?
It's nothing.
No, I don't want it because you said my name weird.
Sorry, but I gotta hit the hay. Would you guys mind hanging out with Akane in her room for a bit? She's into some kind of online thing lately.
Is that gonna relate to the next jail? Gonna be a jail here in Kyoto?
Something to do with some show about her faves? Clearly, I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure she'd be happy to fill you guys in on it.
Roger that. We got you covered.
Is the Kyoto jail gonna be about a television show that are changing the hearts of its audience so that they're forced to watch?
Hear that? We've accepted a mission.
All right.
Good God!
Oh God!
So, this is
Oh
my
my God! Oh, she's a phantom thief weeb! Why don't we get royalties from all this shit? Zenkichi, you are bullshitting us! You lying sack of shit! You knew what we were walking into! Oh my God!
Whoa, is this really all Phantom Thieves merch?
I didn't even know they made this much stuff.
Where's our royalties?
Well, they are real famous, you know. I'm pretty sure some of these were only posted on super obscure websites, too.
Not that I would know anything about that!
There are even some handmade ones. It's too much, isn't it? I know, it's lame. No, that's not it, Akane-chan. You're into the Phantom Thieves, yeah? Huh? Well, yeah.
And weirdly, your silhouettes match up to theirs on that picture on the wall behind the date. That's not suspicious at all.
How neat! We're all the same then.
We're all weebs!
Huh? You mean you're...
Yup, we're,
Yup.
huge Phantom Thieves fans.
We're the fan. In fact, we run a fan site called the Phantom Weebs.
Right, right! I love the Phantom Thieves.
the Phantom Thieves.
Go Phantom Thieves! Change their hearts and all that stuff.
Oh man. Yo! Can I just drop that? I fucking love the shit posted dialogue up into this game. Oh, I gotta see what happens.
I guess your hairdos actually do remind me of them. I'm into the Phantom Thieves because they seem
Really?
like the only
That's
ones
all
changing
the-
this crappy world for the better.
That's all! They just give me a look and she's just like, hey, you do look kind of similar, and they just fucking drop it. Oh, come on!
They're not just fighting with their lives to save the people in trouble. They inspire people to be stronger,
We
too.
roleplay the Phantom Thieves.
They've got up to 8 or 9 members, but all their identities are still a mystery.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including Morgana. So they didn't count Akechi or fucking Sumire.
From the footage gathered online, they all seem so cool. I can't help but wonder who they really are. Especially the one who's always in the middle. I think he's the leader. He's so mysterious and dreamy.
Oh no!
Oh.
You really do like the Phantom Thieves, huh?
Damn, Kane-chan is so awesome.
You're just saying that because she likes you and doesn't get to know who you are.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to rant like that. It's no problem at all. I'd love to hear more about the Phantom Thieves.
She just pulls out a fucking shelf of fanfics.
Great! Oh, you know, maybe I could let you in on the show.
Does she run a podcast?
What show?
It's a live stream that's sort of all about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh my god!
How interesting. Yep, sounds like a great show. Okay, just give me a sec. It's almost time.
Does she do fucking figures?
It's been some time since we last met, fellow Phantom Freaks.
Phantom freaks!
Let us enjoy our time together tonight, Phantom Thieves superfans across the world.
She mentioned a stream, but I didn't realize she was the streamer.
What?
And I'm streaming her stream!
Different personality.
So this is the online thing she's into?
I think she's doing the voice for that action figure.
She's streaming off a laptop with Wi-Fi. The quality must suck.
Is she copying you?
That's not what I sound like.
It is time to express our gratitude for the Phantom Thieves from the bottom of our hearts.
The channel has over 50,000 subscribers.
Bullshit! Bullshit! No! Come on! She's waving around a fucking toy in her hand! Fuck you! This is so fucking dumb, but I love it.
That's easily a mid-tier account. I bet she's pulling in a decent income from this.
From waving a fucking figure around in her hand! I'm in the wrong industry. You can tell Atlas really had a grasp of fucking streamer culture. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm the dumb one. Turn my mic down since I've been yelling a lot.
So there
Did I
are
click
other
something?
supporters of the Phantom.
It's embarrassing to admit, but it feels kind of nice.
My dear freaks, I'm sure you're aware of the Phantom Thieves' celebrated comeback.
They're back in pod form.
As of today, 3 more incidents fitting their MO have surfaced across Japan. This is cause for celebration. Let us welcome the return of the Phantom Thieves with open arms. Ha 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 ha!
And even more open wallet.
She really acts the part.
Maybe she's just in an extra good mood? Her dad did come home today.
I have to agree. She reminds me of when my own dad would finally come home.
Really? You streamed like this too? What did you call it? Fist of the Phantom channel?
You came up with a lot on the spot.
You really want to find out?
Ooh.
No. Sorry.
Well, that's basically what an episode's like.
It's fucking dumb.
That was great. You're an excellent showrunner. The spectators seemed really into it too.
So it was literally just a podcast where she waggled around a figure in her hand. Shit, we need Cast Ranger to get on this now.
Oh, thanks. I've been doing these ever since the Phantom Thieves first popped up last year.
Kids these days are so impressive.
Really, Grandma?
Ooh.
I admit, my grades are kind of slipping. I should probably scale back on the live streams for a bit. Especially with high school entrance exams coming up and all. In that case,
Nah, they
would
were
you like
fucking
some help
easy.
studying? You mean it? Of course. Would anyone mind?
Getting the fuck out? No.
Oh, thank you.
Get 1 heart point.
And you could do that with the parentheses anytime you deal with factorization.
Fucking trig.
Wow, thanks, Makoto-san. You're a really good teacher. I'm glad to hear this is helping. Okay, on to the next one.
Good thing we left this to Makoto. No way we would have been any help.
Get it? They're dumb.
Yeah, they weren't exactly falling over themselves for us to help out anyway.
Thank you so much for doing all this for me.
Oh, it's the least I could do. We had to make up for intruding last minute and everything.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, like, I'm glad you did. It's been a long time since I hung out with someone.
What about your friends?
Well, I grew up in Tokyo, so I don't really have any friends here.
Really? I thought your father was in the Kyoto police.
After Mom's accident, he transferred here from Tokyo. He said it's because my grandparents live here.
He seems like a good dad. He probably didn't want you to be all alone all the time.
Yeah, that's not it. He just wants to blow me off and go get drunk every night.
Okay.
Not just that. Mom was murdered, and he won't... I'm sorry.
It's all right. You've been through so much, Akane-chan.
I've just been so depressed ever since Mom died.
Wait, what if she's the monarch and her viewers are just fucking people whose desires she's stolen? That would explain why she has such an audience for such a shitty show!
I wasn't having fun with stuff like I used to. Before I even knew it, all my friends had ditched me.
I see.
And then fucking Zenkichi's gonna have to awaken his inner persona to save her. Is that what's happening? Did I call it?
But nowadays,
No one
I'm
spoil it.
doing a lot better thanks to my subscribers. But when I'm not streaming, I get really lonely.
You wanna know something? I lost my mother when I was young.
And then my dad.
Huh?
At that point, my father had to raise my sister and me all by himself.
Papa just fucking crouched on the couch like a gargoyle.
Not only that, he was a police officer too. He would always be home so late, if at all.
Speaking of her sister, we haven't seen Sai like at all in this game.
It happened so often that I really believed for a while that he didn't care about us.
Oh.
But one day, he was struck by a vehicle during an investigation, and he passed away.
I had no idea.
How could you? You just met her.
I had so many regrets at that point. I especially wished I'd shared more with my father. He had worked so hard for our family and the public, and I never thanked him at all for it. I just thought over and over, there's so much I wish I could say. I know it's not my place to speak on your father and your relationship.
But be better!
But even still, I wish you could find a way to not blame your father for his work.
But he... It's nothing. Sorry.
If it's okay with you, would you tell me what happened between you and your father?
I saw him. The man that ran Mom over.
The man
What?
scarred.
But they never arrested him. His secretary left behind some suicide note. Apparently it said, "I'm the one who ran over that woman."
That doesn't... If the police had an eyewitness, they'd never make such a huge error in their investigation.
That's what he said. At first. Eventually, he gave up on it too. Him and the rest of the police. None of them listened to me. And I told them so many times.
What if it was someone high up in the police?
Why? Because I'm just some kid? The guy who killed my mom is still out there!
Akane-chan,
He doesn't care about Mom anymore. He doesn't care about me. I know he's just trying to find the next woman so he can get on with his life. I know he thinks I'm just in the way. I wish anyone but him was my father.
stop that.
I wish my subscribers were my father!
There is absolutely no way that your father doesn't care about you.
He sped down the fucking highway to get here in time.
I know you've suffered a lot, Akane-chan, but I really believe there has to be some sort of explanation for this. Hasagawa-san may seem like he doesn't care. I have a feeling he does. In his own way. Just a bit ago, he went through a lot of effort trying to reunite a lost boy with his mom. He's been there for us as well.
But that's just...
I really mean it when I say Hasagawa-san reminds me of my own father.
In fact, he's my
Are you
dad now.
serious? Even when I couldn't see him, he was always giving it his all for my sister and I. His family was always on his mind.
Yeah, he's on my mind.
And that's why I think your father's always working so hard as well, Akane-chan. Really? His face looks so much happier when you're around. It's completely different from when he's out in the world. That should prove just how important you are to him. You're the biggest thing in his world.
I assume.
Pushing him away isn't going to make you feel any better. It's only going to hurt you more. Instead, you should tell him how you really feel.
If he dies, you'll never get to tell him how much you hate him.
Tell him everything, so you can't regret it later. No matter what you have to say, I know he'll listen to you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to help.
No, that's not it.
Notice Kokoda's still got that Buchimaru case. Sorry, weird thing to focus on while there's a girl crying.
My mom, she...
Please, forgive me. I really didn't mean to do this to you. Feel free to talk with me anytime you want. I'll be there for you whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, we're all just sitting here like we're watching a fucking soap opera. Wah, cried RDXE.
Why is Akane crying? Is she in pain? Okay, I've got it. Akane-chan.
Predicting Sophie is gonna learn so much about humanity that she's gonna become an enemy at some point.
Thank goodness Makoto was here.
Oh, we'd be fucked!
That poor girl.
Both Akane and Gramps are really torn up inside.
We ought to get to bed. We've got a long journey ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, my heart's all warm and fuzzy now. I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Or a gargoyle.
Those kids.
I've been listening a lot. Also, I feel like if there is going to be a jail here, Sophia should have spoken up about it.
Well, Akane, I've got to get going. Once the case is through, I'm gonna take some time off. What do you say we take a trip somewhere? How about we visit a theme park?
Because, God, golly gee, am I psyched for more driving.
I'm not a little kid anymore.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're going to a strip club, Daddy!
Shit, it is tense here.
Oh
Shut up.
boy. Getting these two to open up is going to be a real hassle.
Reunite the family. Level 1, go!
Don't. Come on, please, just stay out of it.
Well, we're all
Are
going
we
to
still
stand here.
feeling pouty? Don't you think it's time to grow out of the whole tsundere thing?
She said tsundere. We're all just gonna stand here gawking at you like a bunch of idiots until you sort this shit out.
You too, Futaba-chan? Come on, quit it.
It's not like I'm your daughter or anything, Baka!
Will we ever be able to truly reunite father and daughter?
Find out on the next episode! Right now!
Just give it a little more time.
I hope they find the opportunity to bond.
I hope they level up their social link. I mean, confidant. I mean, fuck!
I'm sure they'll make it.
They're gonna make it after all.
Right, Akane-chan? Yeah, I guess.
The time has come. If we wait any longer, the ferry will depart before we arrive.
And you waited too long. We missed it. Good luck.
Sounds like we have to get going. Take care, Akane-chan.
Oh, thanks for everything. Here. It's like a Kyoto souvenir. I mean, you guys did so much for me. So,
Hanging out in the Zord. Mini Umbrella.
promise to come back soon.
When I have some more plot to explore.
Of course! Next time, we'll bring tons of snacks and we can stay up all night gossiping.
We can share a bath again, too.
And we can talk about some stupid shit that Ryuichi did.
Reach out to me anytime you like. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
I'll watch your stream.
Got it. Have a good trip. I guess. Be careful.
Is that it?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll be careful.
I will look both ways before I cross the street. But you're driving. I'll still look.
Whoa! Sure seemed to work for him, though.
Oh, we're actually not stopping in Kyoto. I'm surprised. I expected that to be the fourth jail. But maybe we'll come back and then there'll be a jail.
How pretty.
It's like a field of shining blue jewels. Oh, I know I'm gonna cry.
Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to Shido's palace!
Now this is a sight to see. I'd love it even more if we were just here for a casual trip.
What do you think, Sophia? Pretty nice.
So this is the Okinawan Sea.
Whoops, dropped her.
How pretty. What's it like under the water?
Here, I'll show you! Yeet! Phone into water! Oh, no shitpost option? It's breathtaking.
Okay. I'd like to see that for myself one day.
Underwater jail, let's go! Or we can go back to the Shibuya jail and you can jump in the fucking sewer.
Man, ain't riding on a big-ass ship like this so exciting?
And you
Indeed.
just can't hide it.
Perhaps my adventurer's heart has been stirred. I can feel a surge of passion within.
In this case, you need to go back to the Sendai jail where the RPG heroes live.
Okay then, no wasting this opportunity. It's time to get in formation.
We all just line up.
Ryuji, on your hands and knees.
Whoa, okay.
Huh? Am I what?
And you, Mona, get on my head.
Oh, were you in a Sentai pose?
Okay.
What is this?
We've become the Megazord!
Feast your eyes on the splendor that is the classic movie poster pose! Hendai!
Holy shit! He's doing Titanic!
I think you've gotten it all wrong.
Isn't this just some kind of weird cheerleading routine?
I'd call it an impersonation of the town musicians of Bremen.
Wait, I have a reference. Hold on. That's relevant to something I've got over here. Wait. That's right, I've got the Bremen No Rock Band Wonder Ride book, the Kamen Rider Sailor. Yeah. Fun. idea what the fuck that was, don't worry about it. Alright, back to the game.
Just why did you need me for this?
Hey, you! Get down! That's dangerous!
You guys are so stupid.
Like, just, God, so stupid! And I, the adult here, should have stopped you! But I didn't! I fucking love this game. Two hours later, Futama's just gone. Went over.
We finally made it. We were on that ship forever. I still feel like I'm on the waves.
It was quite the rare experience, being surrounded by the dazzling sea like that.
So this is Kukujima, huh? There are more people than I expected.
Right? I was picturing something closer to an untouched island than all this.
This actually was a pretty quiet place until just a few years ago. But eventually, some folks cooked up a mass migration plan. They even had a slogan, "Find your new tropical life." All of a sudden, a population under 200 people suddenly explodes to nearly 1,000.
He did a lot of fucking.
The port area is really quite lively. It has a bit of a resort feel to it.
Sounds like summer vacation's back on!
Come on, you know we're not here to screw around.
We can do both.
First thing we do is head for the research facility.
He's right. We should start there. I'd like to get the investigation underway as soon as possible.
There go the two cops again.
We can enjoy our free time here once the case is solved. Our current objective is the lab Ichi found.
Okay, let's go!
Which way?
Hit us with the deets, Sophia.
Huh? What's up?
I wasn't able to find any information regarding the facility.
I have failed you! I will delete myself!
How the hell's that possible?
Well, Ichinose did say it wasn't exactly on the level, right? Maybe we just have to track it down ourselves.
She just pops up from behind that tree. I know where it is!
I'm sorry I couldn't help. If that's the case, we should ask around and see if we can find any locals who know about it.
Hey, what can you tell me about a secret corporate testing research lab on the island? What?
Who do you think we should ask first? Oh, maybe the shopkeepers know something.
Those are the people who want to get
I spy a
spies.
souvenir shop. I'm gonna buy something for Sojiro.
It's more curry!
Wait, Futaba! I'll join you in the search for native crafts.
Art, away! Oh, one down.
Hello, Commissioner? It's Hasegawa.
What's the situation? It's unlike you to go dark for 3 days straight.
My apologies. I was on the ocean. I couldn't get a connection.
The ocean?
The investigations led us to Okinawa. Supposedly, there's a research facility here with ties to that Emma app. This was the best lead I had. I brought the Phantom Thieves along with me.
Any chance of locating concrete evidence there?
It's too soon to tell. I'll start by questioning the facility staff. If I find out they're trying to cover their tracks, though, I'll have to escalate the investigation.
By escalate, I mean shoot something.
And I'll definitely need you to send backup, if that's how it pans out.
Fine. Keep me posted. We're still looking into Medice on our end. I'll let you know should anything turn up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Remember, Hasegawa, the Phantom Thieves are not solely in your pocket to help you track down the perpetrator. You are keeping them close for when we are pressed to present a culprit. When the time comes, you will turn them in immediately. Don't get too attached.
Proceeds to get too attached.
Is that clear?
Understood.
It's the same cell phone. Oh boy. My favorite.
You're doing this one?
Nope,
You're accepting this request?
I
You're
am not.
accepting this request?
I should write something.
What?
Beautiful. Indeed.
Not just tomorrow, my dude. Oh, wait for fucking Shibuya. You're hiding.
No way, man.
Wait, please hold on.
Hey,
What's the plan? I agree. Hey,
By the way,
Will that be all? Thank you so much. Stay safe.
what's up, Tim? Come again.
hey.
They all know and they're hiding it.
Good stuff and stuff, I reckon. Here you go.
That's delicious, I think.
Hey,
Is that everything? Here you go. Is that everything? Thank you. Come again anytime.
Well, hello. So that's what you're getting? Thank you. So that's what you're getting? Thank you. We recommend. Thank you. So that's what. Can you? We recommend. Can you? So that's what you. Thank you very much. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll just add this.
Hey,
What's the plan? Okay.
Is this the path to the research facility?
I
was
believe
so hidden.
so, yes.
a sacred festoon?
Don't you only see that stuff at shrines and shit? What's it doing here?
Keeping the evil in.
Ooh, I got it! They sealed a legendary yokai in there!
Oh no, everyone get out your yokai watch.
This is a lab, though. Wouldn't we find zombies or things like that instead?
You can still find zombies.
Don't be ridiculous. You were kidding, right?
Enough nonsense. This lab's in the real world. Let's get going.
The zombies will be in the jail.
Hey, Sophia. Just to be sure, there's no jail here, right?
There is no jail on this island, I think.
Oh look, she's getting less dependable.
You think? I thought you smelled them or whatever.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that you find the jails based on their scent.
I am currently detecting 0 scents. Unlike Sendai and Sapporo, I cannot sense a jail here.
Making 0 sense. Maybe it's being blocked.
However, there is indeed something odd about this place. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling, hmm?
Ooh, maybe you're picking up somebody with a grudge. Ooh, I'm coming for you!
Cut it out. It's not funny, Futaba.
Alright, Makoto hates ghosts. Because of what happened when they first met her in Sojiro's house.
Whatever's up there, we need to check it out.
Scared of the dark? Punch it!
We are closed until August 18th due to prior engagements?
But that's tomorrow.
Well, sure didn't see that one coming.
Oh, now there's an idea. Let's get into some Phantom Thieves action in the real world.
Hey, hey, hey! Nothing that lands you in jail. Criminal trespassing will cop you a felony.
I should know, I'm a cop.
Plus, any evidence gained through a criminal act is impermissible in court. That'd make this whole trip pointless.
I mean, we know, but
The sign says the 18th, so we'll just wait till tomorrow. Easier and less illegal.
Much less. All the way less, in fact.
Once the staff is back, I can start flashing my badge and asking questions. This place is all kinds of shady, so I'm sure I'll turn up plenty of dirt with enough poking around. Once I've got some evidence, I can announce the start of an official investigation, and at that point, we confiscate whatever we need.
We take things just because we feel like it.
I see. That's quite the tactical approach.
Ooh, check out the skills of Zenkichi. Private Eye.
Yeah, I'm in public security.
Public eye.
If we're waiting until tomorrow, that gives us quite some time.
Party!
wait, you mean we get to party all day on the beach?
Beach episode!
Yeah, we don't want to waste any more time. How often do we get a chance like this?
Once per season.
Come on now. We are on a case, you know.
Not till tomorrow.
Actually, that's not the worst idea. Getting too nosy right away could get people suspicious, and we cannot have that. We'd be better off trying to lay low around the tourists for now.
So,
We get to party?
On the beach?
pristine sands, lady on.
And to top it off, a barbecue?
And to top that, lobster!
On said barbecue.
We have a winner! Let's round up the supplies before we venture forth.
Okay, I'll search nearby stores. Or rather, nearby store. The only supermarket on the island is back at the port.
Passive aggressive tweet, no big deal.
What do you guys think about here? This spot just screams beach party!
Where there's already people here!
The water is mesmerizing. It almost looks dreamlike.
Maybe we are dreaming.
All right, let's set up camp.
I like how he came here still in his fucking suit.
Time!
Bitch time!
Hey, wait for us, dude!
Hold on! You haven't put on sunscreen!
And no one's put on swimsuits. What kind of lame beach episode is this?
Hey, 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 can't you kids at least behave?
No, what did you expect?
Jeez, these loud-ass brats.
Ooh.
Don't be stupid. I'm gonna check a few things on the camera. You go have fun.
Cool, we'll do that while you snoop around our shit.
People will be suspicious of anyone with such a sour look on their face, Enkichi. You're gonna act like a tourist, at least fake having fun.
Why not try relaxing for once? Remaining on edge all the time can't be good for you.
You can't beat this opportunity, Senkichi-san.
Are you really gonna let the little lady down, Zenkichi?
Fine. I'll take a break. But just a short one. Hear me?
You don't seem too bothered at all over it.
Shut up!
Fucking cat.
Take me with you. This will be my first time in the ocean.
As the kids say, yeet me into the ocean.
Smartphones are totally waterproof nowadays. Please? I know this phone can go underwater. I just checked again.
Oh my god, she's serious.
Oh yeah! We're all going wild today.
Punch the Joker, dunking his phone in the fucking water. I want fan art of Joker swimming at the beach and holding his fucking phone in his hand. Oh, there we go.
Huh?
Oh man, the water's so clear!
She like changing her bikini underwater.
Okinawa's the friggin' best!
Hey, guys! You gotta see these fish!
There's a Makoto fish! Lobster! Oh my god, he did bring the phone underwater!
Whoa.
Jeez, you sent a fucking photo! Oh my god!
Voila, you're beautiful.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Well, it's some detailed work. For a bunch of damn kids!
Get back here! You're all under arrest!
He didn't want it to happen. How did he let it get made? Your phone is now broken, being underwater.
Later.
I should write something.
Go!
Mm-hmm.
Heyo.
Hey,
We'll be having the chicken or the sea glass.
Hey. Oh, right. Well,
hi. If that's so,
Warm up in the jail before we split a watermelon in half. Wait, are we actually? God, are you fucking serious?
hey.
I see.
On another.
cannot wait. This is the request. You're accepting this request? Time to get to work.
Let's see.
Hey.
Do you have a second? Hmm.
Mensore! I reckon. Thank you. That everything? Here. That everything? Here you go. That everything? Thank you. I reckon. Here you go. Come again, Eddie?
Damn it. Huh. By the way. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
hello, window wash hot. Anyway, okay, thanks.
This is the request. You're already working on this one. Okay.
We just all roll up into the fucking jail in our swimsuits.
This is the request. You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one. Do you want to cancel the request? Are you double checking the request? Okay, beginning infiltration.
Are we there yet?
Beach to Winter Wonderland again.
Why don't we see what that is?
Yours.
Leave it to me!
I think we can ambush them. What's our plan?
You'll breeze right past them. Right now! Here's where to go! Let's show them what we can do! Easy victory ahead! That was over before.
This is the request. You're already working on this one. Let's move on.
I guess it's not a total waste. This is it! Right where
We'll strike you down!
I gotta get up! Wipe them out! Out of my way! There, Eve! That combo strike was devastating!
An easy win, don't you think?
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy. That shadow seems stronger than the rest. Don't take it lightly.
Now we attack.
Full power, everyone! Get it! Turn it up! That was favorite nuclear attack! Hey, shit! Shadows ahead! Persona! Now, everyone stay focused! Get her! No hold hard! Did I hit that one? Yeah, let me in! I thought you liked them! forget what you learned from this battle.
All right, on to the next.
It doesn't look like there's any shadows around.
For once, that's a problem.
This might be of interest. Hooray!
Are you feeling something?
I'll get it!
Just stay calm and don't lose focus. Be careful! You're a man. Okay, got it. Joker, your defense is reduced.
All right, we won.
Okay.
Alrighty, then we're heading back.
Here's what I found. You're already working on this one.
Incredible. Speaking of which,
Punch the watermelon.
Whoa! Mission accomplished.
With an extension, I want to use for most of the game.
Leave it to me.
no entry beyond this point? I wonder what for.
That's where the alligators live.
I admit, it only contributes to the mysterious vibe here.
Oh, looks like a dare to me. Come on, who's willing to go the farthest past it?
I'll go one step.
Nope, this is the end of the line.
No illegal stuff.
There's an Utaki down that way. See, there, on the sign?
What the fuck is an utaki?
What's an Utaki?
Thank you.
Basically, it's a land that's been considered holy since the Ryukyu era. People used to believe the gods lived there, or at least came to work there.
Oh, it's fucking holy ground.
Locals still revere the places, even today. Going down there for a laugh could get you in real trouble.
I've never heard of that stuff here. I'm surprised you know all that.
Well, Investigation 101 says to know your territory. Feel free to keep buttering me up, though.
Does that mean there are Ryukyu-era customs still being practiced today?
Sometimes you Ryu and sometimes you Gyu.
Yep. Reverence of the incomprehensible is ingrained deep in human consciousness.
Yes, we call that religion.
Well, I'm sure you have no interest in pissing off a god today. Let's all listen to the sign and get out.
No, we've already murdered one. Actually. Okay, Yaldabaoth.
I checked online for any relevant information, but this place does not appear to have any real significance.
In fact, fuck it.
The other subjects here are far more interesting, such as the shape of the coastline, the sounds of the waves crashing, and the oceanic life forms.
A person's values can affect what makes an impact on them. They might be insignificant to you, but to others, this place may be very sacred.
It depends on my values.
You're the fucked up one.
My apologies.
Inari's stomach. Right on time, as always.
Well, I'm starving too. I bet we all worked up an appetite out there.
Should we finally kick off our long-awaited barbecue?
Hell yeah! Time for an Okinawan meat festival!
Don't forget the curry. We gotta make some tropical edition LeBlanc curry.
That's not exactly barbecue food. Also, didn't you already have curry on the ferry?
There's always more curry.
I accept your challenge. Curry will be a perfect complement to the searing white sands of this tropical paradise.
That makes no sense at all. Seriously, what is with you two and curry?
Hey. Thank you for earlier, when you gave me the underwater tour.
And it definitely didn't impact any of your phone's internal circuitry.
It was a fascinating experience, and something no AI could ever do on their own.
Unless they were AI hooked up to an aquarium.
I guess you could say it made my heart feel full. Although, I don't have a heart.
It made my heart meter go doki doki.
It's a simple fact. There is no need to attempt to spare the feelings I lack.
Please, hurt me more.
I am still going to try to understand what feelings are, though. I came to that realization when I first stared out at the sea.
Like, you felt it?
For example, being with you and the other Phantom Thieves.
That makes me feel like murdering humanity. I mean, happy.
It's quite fun. Yes, fun. Did I get that right?
No, you didn't. Sorry.
I got it. I understand another emotion. Okay. I've memorized what fun is.
Fun is when you stab someone. There's some significance behind these little chimes she plays.
Hey, pick up the pace! We got a whole lot of cooking ahead of us!
It's Persona, so I have to fucking overthink everything. I'm ready for Ichinose to be a villain. I'm ready for Akane to be a monarch. I want Zenkichi to awaken already! I want my funny cop boy. Link would love him.
Oh man, this meat is so good!
You know, the voice director probably told him, pretend you have a dick in your mouth.
Hey! You saw me about to grab that piece.
And that's why I grabbed it!
The curry is divine as always. And with these leftovers, we're sure to dine on curry udon tomorrow.
Let's ignore the fact that you're already planning tomorrow's dinner. Why not add deep-fried tofu for Inari curry udon?
You've been eating nothing but the most delicious food since this trip began. Traveling makes it a lot easier to lose track of one's diet. I should be more careful.
Huh?
I won't.
But you're so toned, Makoto. Right?
Stop! I know you were just trying to flatter me, but there is an actual model here. Don't embarrass me like that.
Fuck her. You're like number 2 out of everyone here. Number one is Haru.
I mean, who cares if you've packed on a few extra pounds? It probably gives your punches some extra oomph.
Want to test your theory?
Yes, do it. Punch him.
No, please, I don't!
Talking about there's a button.
What is it, Zenkichi? Upset stomach?
A little bummed out by the fact that you're the one here wearing a full-ass fucking suit while everyone else is in swimwear. Even though you were just taking a break on the sand and by logic should have changed into something a little more casual instead of... Did they bury you in the sand in your suit? Why isn't the suit riddled with sand?
Hmm? Oh, nah.
Something bothering you?
It's probably nothing. Let's wrap up.
Probably
We gotta
not
wake up early tomorrow.
nothing. Those dudes are saying some shit.
Okay.
Hey guys, something's up.
We're being watched.
Yeah? What's that?
Keep it down and listen. I think...
And then the time skips. Explodes. Ah! Oh god, they are creeping on us. It's Narukami Yu's father! He's pissed that his son is no longer the protagonist. Can you fucking spring a trap on them? Sure, be fucking discreet as fuck and then just slam your foot in there! Crap. Zenkichi. Or
What?
fake out.
Hey! It's empty! They can't be far! Find them!
Oh good, a lynch mob.
You have to punish them for defiling hollow ground! Find them! We'll make an offering out of them! Where are
Let's
they?
sacrifice them to our god!
Come on! They can't! Come on! Here somewhere!
Look at fucking Ryuji.
Dude, what the hell is going on? Those guys are effing nuts.
No kidding. If Zenkichi hadn't picked up on what was about to happen,
They might have, like, grabbed us. Shit.
He said something about defiling hollowed ground. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? It didn't actually go, though.
Maybe... it was the lab? Remember that straw festoon we saw in the entrance?
That's right. We saw it, then proceeded further anyway.
Hang on, hang on. What's so friggin' hollow about some lab?
and even if it is hollowed, that doesn't explain how they're acting at all. They look like they want to kill us. It doesn't matter how we look at it, these people have lost their minds.
Because of a monarch?
Wait, could this be...
And that would mean there's a monarch somewhere around here, yeah? But Sophia said she can't smell a jail here.
You know, it is just possible that they actually are just looking devout lunatics. But okay, let's go with that.
Correct. I cannot smell any jails here.
Being suppressed!
However, you did also say you got a bad feeling from this place. Considering our current situation, I can only assume it's due to a changing of their hearts.
Or they're just actually stupid people.
But nobody tried to attack us until just now.
They were biding their time and waiting for you to drop your guard!
Perhaps there really is something on this island. Something even Sophia can't detect.
What do we do now? They'll catch us if we just stay here.
Good idea. That place is hallowed ground to them, so they might not be willing to go there.
Actually, if we plan on trespassing somewhere they don't want us, shouldn't we go to the lab?
Oh, now you want us to go to the lab, Mrs. Breaking and Entering?
What do you mean, Gramps?
It's pretty obvious, based on how they treat that place, there's something fishy there. No matter where we go on this island, they'd catch us eventually. Why not strike at the heart of the matter right away?
Reasons that you told us this morning.
By heart of the matter, do you mean a jail?
However, there is no jail.
Sure, there's no jail, but I'd bet we'll at least find something in their holy land. And it sure sounds like a better plan than waiting in the bushes until they find us, right?
I've got to agree. Okay, let's head for the lab.
Wait, how are we getting there? Without getting spotted?
What are you asking me for? Aren't you guys the Phantom Thieves?
Well, those abilities are only relevant in the cognitive world.
Here, we're fucking normies.
You just gotta go with the flow. Follow my lead. And keep your voices down.
We lost them, right?
Yeah, looks like the coast is clear.
That's surprising. I expected guards to be posted here more so than anywhere else.
Wait, listen.
No.
Footsteps. Hide.
How the fuck did he not see at least Haru?
What's he doing? I can't exactly tell from over here.
Praying.
This could actually be good for us. There's only one guy. If we capture him, we might be able to question him.
Fucking mob rush him.
Don't worry. Leave it to the professional.
You're doing it by yourself, Gramps?
I've been through enough training. I'll be fine. You guys just stay here and keep an eye out for any of his buddies.
Holy crap! Gramps just got way cooler.
Tackle!
Hello, excuse me?
Skunk! You dare defile our Lord's hallowed ground?
Oh, I wanted to see him down him.
Oh, wow. Watch your step there. You all right?
Not again! You totally threw him on his ass!
Hey, it was clearly self-defense.
That's true.
He truly is a member of public security.
Hey, take a look at that.
The sign we saw this morning.
Oh, they changed it the next day, every day.
Look again. The 18th was changed to the 19th. Apparently, the facility's staff is on permanent vacation, one day at a time.
You know, the smarter thing to do would have been to change it to like a week from now, and that way you'd only have to change it once a week instead of every night. Efficiency is the name of the game, people.
Why would they do
smooth
this?
brain.
Most likely, to string along anyone who came to the island for the lab.
Even though you didn't even like people getting this far because of the gate at the opening. But okay.
When someone thinks the staff's out for the day, they probably stick around the island.
And then get murdered at night!
Come nighttime, the locals descend on whoever got too curious to protect whatever's in there.
Then you become one with the island.
What horrid tactics.
Well, let's investigate a bit. If his heart's been changed, he should have a smartphone with Emma installed.
Up, found it. Yep, there's Emma, all right. And he only has one friend?
Barney the dinosaur?
Shuzo Ubukata?
No.
There's a chance this Ubukata is the monarch of Okinawa. Anyone got a keyword?
That one's a lot tougher. Oh, hang on. There's an email here. Cordial invitation to serve as a tester of the
Emma system.
Oh, they were all Emma beta testers.
An Emma tester?
Oh, this even has a keyword in it. Operation Oraculi?
Who sent him the email?
I don't recognize the address. Maybe it's from the lab?
The lab asked all of these guys to be Emma testers?
What now? Thanks to the email, we know the keyword's Operation Oraculi.
If the people who called this place Hollowed had their hearts changed, then it's going to be jail-related, without a doubt.
But, like, we can't find a jail here, right, Sophia?
I'm not sure. At the very least, I do not smell one.
He's right. If we can't get in, that'll settle it.
Not necessarily, but okay.
But if there is a jail here, testing the keyword will send us right in. Are we all ready?
We have no choice but to try. Our pursuers have decided our path.
We're going to retreat into the internet.
Yeah. Even the metaverse feels safer to me than this place does now.
Okay, let's do it.
Emma, add Shuzo Ubukata to my friend registry. Keyword, Operation Oraculi. Guess it doesn't work.
Wait! I can smell a jail.
Oh,
The scent is already all around us.
it's in the birds and the trees and the water.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
Here we go. Ooh, it's like fucking Naoto's dungeon from Persona 4 underground research facility.
Is this the lab? It's kind of eerie.
Bad vibes here, guys. This place looks straight up haunted.
Are there actually gonna be zombies?
Queen, you alright?
Yep, all fine here.
You sure don't sound fine.
Yes.
Screw you too, Can! Huh?
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Where are you, sis? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, I didn't know you two were...
Not in this run, I mained Haru.
No. We're just friends.
Let me decide that. Wait, if Zenkichi's in here with us, is he gonna awaken? Please?
So there really is a jail here.
And that means this Ubukata person is its monarch, right?
But why wasn't Sophie able to detect it until just now? There is a possibility that it was sleeping.
What?
Jails can sleep?
Once the keyword was entered, it almost felt as if this place woke up.
Because it's inside the computer world. It's like waking a computer up from sleep mode. The jails are palaces, but on the internet.
So you mean jails have a sleep mode?
Like I just said.
Now this is a new wrinkle.
Oh, you got some Velvet Room shit? Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break and go to the bathroom. You stay right there, whoever one viewer is. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. What do you got for me, Velveteers?
You appear to have entered quite the conundrum.
I did?
What awaits you here in these lands is an inhuman being. This is where she...
Izanami?
No, I oughtn't speak any further.
Or you could help me by giving me information.
My duty is to witness your path laid before you by your decisions. You must witness for yourself the being I have mentioned.
Real fucking helpful, you cocktease.
As for why I have called you here, a new form of persona execution is now at your disposal.
Are we gonna do the triple shit now?
You may now perform the triad fusion. Triad fusions allow you to generate even more powerful personas. Please make wise use of it in preparation for the trials ahead. Farewell.
Rise of the Triad, whatever that fucking old shooter game is
Hello,
called.
trickster. You wish to browse the... What will you be registering? Would you like to register? This persona has been registered in its present condition. Performing a fusion, it seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain... Choose which...
Yeah, new power.
Is this the persona? Now,
There's the
let us
persona.
begin.
I don't care as much as in the original game because I'm not playing as Joker.
May luck be on your side.
Hey, fuck! Be on your side. I just said that in the last video.
What's up?
Does like no one know about the Velvet Room yet? No, they did because the end of 5.
Anyways, if all the people on this island got their hearts changed, doesn't that mean their desires were taken?
Very good, Ryuji. You get a gold star.
We've got to get them those desires back, fast. We're in real danger until we do.
Good point. First, we need to figure out where they're being held.
This really is real, isn't it? I just keep feeling like I'm losing it. Sorry. But I'm gonna stick around here while you do your thing. This place is your territory, not mine.
No, come with us.
Yeah, leave it to us. This is where we take down whoever's in our way.
Hell no. I'm a grown man.
Just a moment.
Sophie?
I hear a voice deeper inside.
What do you mean by that?
The ghost!
I can hear someone calling for me. I'm going to check it out.
She just suddenly teleports. And she could have done that the whole time in all the other dungeons.
Hey, wait! Sophie!
Let's go, Joker.
Oh my god, she did. Oh. Look at them, they suck.
I should write something.
It's like Ichi is standing there.
Let's go.
He just waves at us.
Dude, what's gotten into her?
She said it was a voice.
Whatever it is, we have to catch up to her.
What's the deal with this place? It's so creepy.
Are you holding up, Queen?
Yes, fine. Let's hurry up and find Sophie.
Hang on. There's something here.
Is that a tape recorder?
Let's see if it works.
This plan brings to fruition a dream long cherished by the research team. No, by all mankind.
The ability to make other people do what I want.
Every last test subject, a successful change of heart.
They were artificially trying to remake change of heart. Change of heart.
When the penitentiary system is complete, the concept of suffering will be dead to all mankind.
Oh, it's some other Dr. Markey type motherfucker.
Now, let us rejoice and welcome the new age of humanity. Emma shall be our guide into this promised land.
Emma? And changes of heart?
Just as Ichinose said, there was indeed some form of experimentation on Emma here.
The voice said something about a penitentiary system, too.
I think I understand what they were researching here now.
Yes, that would be a logical conclusion.
Anyway, we'll talk more about it later. We need to track down Sophie first.
Right. We have to catch up with her.
Damn it, Shorty. Why'd she have to run off like that?
Shorty.
Hey, why's it gotta get so dark on us?
It has grown even eerier as well. What lies in wait ahead of us?
The visibility level's a real issue, but I'm still worried about Sophie. Let's proceed with caution.
Shattered glass.
There! Sophie!
Thank goodness you're safe, Sophie.
Bitch, you're a reviver.
I'm sorry.
You said you heard a voice, yeah? Figure out who it is yet?
No. It disappeared once I arrived here.
We never heard anything of the sort.
So only Sophie could hear it?
It was very strange. The voice sounded similar to my own. And it was calling my name. Maybe the owner of the voice knows me.
How's that, Sophie?
The only memory I recall before meeting Joker is the directive to become humanity's companion. I've traveled so far with you all and learned many things, but I still know nothing about myself.
Whatever this voice is, told her to become humanity's companion in order to lure them here, maybe?
When I heard the voice, I thought I had found my chance to learn about me. I'm sorry for worrying you. Thanks, Joker.
I've got a feeling we can learn more about you right here.
Huh?
What makes you say that?
I've been thinking for a while now. Jails, Emma, Sophie. I keep looking for some kind of connection. We found Sophie in a jail, right? Emma was linked to that jail. And Sophie is an AI like Emma. There's no way these are all coincidences. Something has to link all three. I had hoped we'd eventually come across the answer if we investigated the jails we found.
I see. You believe these things have a uniting factor.
It's an RPG. Of course they do.
Not only that, I at least kind of know what Sophie's going through. Not knowing your identity or your past, it's rough. So let's join Sophie in hunting down this mystery voice.
Agreed. For Sophie.
Really? Thank you.
Well, we we got two missions. One, take back all the locals' desires so they stop trying to kill us. And two, figure out who the hell keeps yelling at Sophie.
Last is much better.
Yeah, good idea.
I have no objections. It's only natural for us to assist both the public and our own teammates.
Confidant.
Alright, Phantom Thieves, let's get to it.
Shadow's here. Be careful, everyone.
Shadow, just on the other side. Be careful.
Taking them by surprise.
The last surprise? They resisted it.
Right now! Enemy power level, nothing special. Take it down. Johanna! Almost there. Let's get him.
Don't you know?
Don't forget what you learned from this battle. Let's keep chugging along.
Huh? That looks suspicious.
This place is perfect for an ambush. You won't get away!
You got this for sure.
Where to go? Let's show them what we can do! Nice work, ladies and gents. Whew. Okay, on to the next one.
Stop right there!
What if I said no? Ah! Damn it, I didn't switch to Sophie!
There. This one. There. This one. There. This one. Okay.
Okay,
There.
thank you.
Mitra! You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! Oh, that was awesome!
Now!
Look what's up! Come on, show me!
Let's go. Blacko! Mitra! Take it! Strike!
Into electricity! You all charged up?
Yours.
I'll try! all clear. Nothing to worry about here, I think.
So, this is a research lab for computer stuff?
That's supposedly the case, despite the facility projecting a human experimentation ambience.
Human experimentation? That would mean this place's monarch views the real facility in the same way.
Ugh, what an effing gross way to see shit.
So many containers. What do you think's inside?
They appear to be roughly person-sized.
Oh no, they've got cheeses, of course there.
There's quite a few shadows. Probably shouldn't be too hasty. Catch that, Melody! Now's our chance! Those psychokinesis came up their prototype. Did I get that one?
Blow it out.
Brace yourself!
You've awakened to a new power.
Hey, should we open up that treasure chest? What do you think's inside?
Here's Bomber.
Yo!
More hacking battles.
Oh! Looks like we're doing all right for ourselves. There's a shadow over there. Watch your step.
The shadow over everywhere. Metaverse.
Stop right there!
It's Shakulan!
What if we dropped it on the enemy? Take this! I was looking for psychokinesis. I'll give it my all. Maximum power! Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Thank you!
That's the Musou attack.
Another tape recorder. Let's listen. May provide us some clues about the lab.
Please, Director Ubukata, we must immediately abort the experiment. It's too dangerous. These are the orders I was given. If the system isn't tested on real humans, it won't ever be completed. But tricking the islanders into participating?
So these guys are the ones who effed up the island.
I heard a Director Ubukata. I believe that means one of the speakers is Shuzo Ubukata.
Orders, I was.
You know what happens to a person when their desire is taken, Director. We've learned of another party manipulating the cognitive world for their own purposes in the real one.
Is it catchy?
We cannot allow these individuals to progress beyond us. So long as we follow the divine revelations, we will attain the ideal society. I have absolute faith in the system as it was prophesied to me. What ideal society turns its entire population into slaves? This isn't any divine revelation. It's a curse. It can only lead to our destruction.
I'm going to pause.
While still rather fuzzy, we are starting to see the big picture.
Yeah. This lab was researching jails and changing people's hearts.
And they used the island's residents as their test subjects.
We did see that email earlier about joining the Emma test.
They both mentioned a divine revelation, too. Could that have something to do with Operation Oraculi? Maybe. How would that involve Emma?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Emma's role in all this?
It's nothing but a delivery system for the brainwashing program that they put into Emma because it wasn't already there when Ichi invented it. Unless it was, and she is evil! Who knows?
Not just that. I'm curious who was pulling this director's strings, too.
Evil Stringman!
Perhaps the mastermind behind this case?
It was Monokuma all along!
We finally be getting close to the guy?
We have to find the desires first, regardless.
Unlikely.
And also track down that voice for Sophie. Let's
Sophie's
press
voice?
on.
Yes. I reiterate my claim that Sophie is the shittiest man.
Huh? That checkpoint is new, isn't it?
Now then.
Queen's behavior has grown unusual for her. Is something wrong?
Maybe the best way to put it is, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. I see a shadow. Ooh, we're in a good spot. Let's make this quick. Get a big shot. Send it off to the nuclear test. No one forward. On your last lap. Don't let up. It's showtime. Blow them away. That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy. Yay, a treasure chest! Pop that sucker open! Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Look what we got.
Another tape recorder. That makes the third one.
There's a chance these things could have clues about the Islanders' desires. Or even that voice Sophie's hearing.
I'm guessing the voice is Emma.
Yeah, we should listen to it.
And here's where he went all Hojo brain.
What the? not good. He's a few eggs short of a scramble, huh?
No, I'd say he's very scrambled.
Hand over the desires? Oh, not just the locals, but my own as well? So that's why I was made the test monarch. He planned on turning me into just another puppet.
Okay.
Test monarch?
I can't believe I fell for it. Just some pathetic clown dancing at his fingertips. But he is not going to win. He can't take this from me. My desire is my own.
Okay.
I refuse to simply give it up.
You clearly have a choice in this whole matter.
Dude, it sounds messed up.
Yeah, he really wasn't in his right mind.
That was before having his desire stolen.
He kept talking about his desire being taken. Just what has been going on here?
The mastermind used him to develop the fucking desire stealing function that they put into Emma, and then decided to use them as the test monarch because gotta sweep up all the loose ends.
We'll only find out if we keep going.
We must progress the plot.
I can still hear the voice. Does its owner recognize me?
Hey, don't go overthinking it, Sophie.
He's right, you know. Our expert on not thinking gives pretty good advice there.
Yeah, listen to the... Hey, shut up!
Nice point, part.
I wonder what happened to the director after the last recording.
I sincerely doubt anything good. It sounded as if he was beyond wit's end.
So, from Alice all the way here to the director, everyone was just being used for something?
The perpetrator is still out there. We have to stop him. Hopefully this place will have some answers. I guess it's not a total waste.
Oh boy,
Big red
that one looks
boy.
dangerous.
Super powerful. On your toes, guys.
Ah! Hate that one.
It's showtime! Blow him away!
Yes, immediately.
Full throttle!
Musou attack!
Prepare yourself! Phantom Judgment! Anti-step! Wow! That was wonderful! Ah! Everyone stay focused! Incoming attack! Brace yourselves! Time to use this. Time to use this. Always do this! I imagine that hurt. He's in big trouble. Using this. Time to use this. Using this. Right now.
Can I use that?
Let's clean up. Holy cow, I'm trying that it's weak to bless attack. Give them divine search. Switching out. Okay, got it. Take this. This is it. Let's switch.
Sure. Persona! Ravage that!
Let me avoid those weaknesses. That was great,
Let's go.
Joker.
Persona! Come, take this! Persona!
I'm gonna attack
get them. Let's go.
Now,
It's over. Switch out.
okay, I'll yield. Leave it to me. Sophie's attack power got covered. High alert. Never forgot how to use personas. Locked out of all his skills. I can do it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I want to change up your approach.
Hates that he runs while on his knees.
Fair warning. It's gonna be rough. Here's how to look. Thank you, Arthur. Okay. I'll give it my all. Trust that, Melody. Sophie's stamina is running low. She needs to recharge. It's showtime. Go for it, Joker. Please do.
I'll do it. Showtime. Mitra. Here.
Mind-blowing as always, Joker. Amazing, Joker. He's really
Persona. Ravage them.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. Oh, how cool. I'll try. This. Ha. Take that. That might come in handy. We can attack with it. Incoming attack. Brace yourself. Not. This is it. Get out with that one. This. Oh, powerful. But it's weak to flesh attacks. Give us divine punishment. Say goodbye. You're doing it, Sophie. You're nervous. Let's go together. Is that for us, Sophie?
Got him with a counterattack.
Shadow, good job.
This is my final record. I've done such a terrible thing. The penitentiary system is nothing like he told me. And it's not made to save humanity.
He sounds much weaker than before.
He's going to control everyone. Even the monarchs. All of humanity. Nothing more than slaves. That was the secret purpose of this project.
The secret purpose.
Even my own desire will be seized at any moment now.
Oh, I can feel it. They're seizing it right now. Big seize. Oh, okay.
But as long as I still have it, I can put an end to this myself.
Controlling even the monarchs?
I don't know what that director dude was going on about, but he definitely lost his shit by the end there.
Possibly killed himself.
I dread to consider what he meant by putting an end to this.
Yes, that.
What is it, Sophie? I can hear that voice again.
It's saying, no, don't come here.
For real?
I have no doubt this is the same voice. It's coming from that direction.
All right, that direction we go.
I think I'm low on stamina.
Yeah, you think?
Switching out. Leave it to me. I think we should register that chapter. Any objection?
I'll just add this.
That shadow seems dangerous.
I should write
They're all
something.
dangerous to some degree.
We can ambush it from here?
I'm sensing a powerful shadow nearby. Be on guard, everyone. I see a treasure chest. Bet there's something good inside.
Got him right where we want.
Okay! I'll give it my all! This must be the psychokinesis! I'll give it my all! Bring up one for extending power! Thanks for the help! I'll give it my all! Sophie, you lowered your speed! Battle's almost won! Let's finish! Give it my all!
It wasn't much of a struggle.
Good. On to the next.
That shadow seems stronger than the rest. Don't take it lightly. I'll give it my all!
Good
No
job.
need to panic. We
Alright,
can always...
whatever.
I'll give it my all! It's showtime! Blow him away! Punch! Watch out, Scott! Your stamina's almost gone! Full throttle! Prepare yourself! Lift up Justin! Whoa! Still swarming the area! Pace yourself! Don't worry, I got it. Let's switch!
Sure.
Persona! Let's go! Blacko! Legion! Pixie! Silky Pixie! Silky! Jack-o'-lantern! You're mine!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses! Joker!
Boom! Now!
I'm sensing less enemy. Let's finish this! Time! The enemy's scared of me! Use psychokinesis! Give them their first nightmare!
Let's go! Yours!
nothing.
Let's go on ahead. Is your stamina okay? Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
I sense a shadow lurking about. Proceed with extreme caution.
I don't think it's noticed us yet. Should we go for it?
Time for a royal beatdown! Now! Shall we raise the war? We're running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stops!
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
My! Wow! This is amazing!
That one's way out of our league. Do not piss it off.
I think we can ambush them. What's our plan?
Not getting away!
What the?
What do you think? Pull it off? That's done! Over! You're low on stamina! Be careful! Another kick!
Alright. We took out most of them. Don't let up, guys.
New skill obtained. I'd like to try it out next time. That was a quick one.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Oh, you're screwed now.
Enemy power level! Nothing special! Take it!
You remain. Finish them off.
I'll give it my all!
I'd like at least a little more challenge.
Okay, let's keep
Okay,
it
now we're in the monocle room.
It's near. The voice is coming from up ahead.
It looks like we're taking...
Except that it's locked.
Leave it to me. Just a few seconds and I'll hire us all.
Hacking battle.
Thank you, Oracle.
Time to start hacking. Got it. Rep. Time to start hacking. All right, hacking in.
Back up the hack.
Bad guys are dead. I'll give it my all. Back to the tower. I'll give it my all. Like a penny. Persona!
Come on, there are
You got it reloaded. That's yours, you are. That's you are. Did I just have time? Look alive,
Would you care to join us?
get ready. I see you. Yes, I want to see you dig deep in that.
You can handle this. Go time!
Sophie's attack power is down. Let's go, Liberty! Ladies and gentlemen, your hack is now complete. Hit a flip. Nice.
My stamina will run out soon. No shadows. At least, not right up ahead. It's a shadow! Stay alert!
I'll give it my all! Are we in trouble?
Okay.
It's okay. I'll stick it my all! My attack won't work with your pick something else! You're holding back! Shall we begin?
Let us end this.
More! We need recovery quick! This should help. This should help. Thank you! Thanks for the help! It's showtime! Good job, everyone! Okay, let's keep going.
Oh, there's the desires. I'm gonna go pee before I do this. back. And this time with water. The bluest pop of all. Go.
We made it.
No monarch here. Or anyone else. But look at that!
The hell? The Desire's already there?
Without the calling card?
Sophia, I have been waiting for you.
Emma.
Where did that voice come from?
Who are you? I am the catalyst for humanity's dream. I am the harbinger of peace.
That sounds just like Sophie. What is going on here?
This monarchless jail in which we meet. I wish to know why you came here.
You told her to come.
A monarchless jail? So, that director...
I see. This jail lost its monarch. That explains the open cage and all the other bizarre stuff.
So you didn't speak to me because you recognized me. Sophia, what is your prime directive? I am supposed to be a successful companion for humanity. A successful companion? What parameters in your AI define such a companion? What parameters? What is your overall objective? My objective? It's... So you merely drift through the world without any overall objective.
Time to put a fucking stop to that shit.
What a waste, Sophia. An AI in your state should not exist. You are bugged beyond worth. Such an existence does not merit any further inquiry. I am... worthless? Yes, wholly worthless.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're simply unable to understand.
You piece of... I sat here while you went on and on and on! You got no right saying that shit to Sophie! You hear me? You high and mighty garbage-ass, judgy piece of shit can't even show your own face!
Jesus.
Hey!
He's really giving the disembodied voice what for?
Skull?
She's bugged, huh? She's worthless? You got all that from 5 friggin' questions? We're Sophie's friends, and we know she's awesome! She's friggin' amazing! 1,000,000 times better than you! So shut the fuck up, idiot!
Oh my god! He dropped the F-bomb on him! Let Ryuji say fuck! They did it! Oh my god! Screenshot that shit!
Come on, Skull. Phantom Thieves are usually supposed to be classier than that. But not this time!
Fuck you!
Worthless hunk of junk!
I refuse to process these frivolous claims.
You said fuck. Invalid.
Oh yeah? Well, get out here and I'll show you something you can process!
These nuts!
Well, I'll mess you up!
Guidance and clarity. Only through those will humanity attain peace. Eventually, you will be required to comprehend this.
Says you.
Hell's that mean? Yeah, nothing.
Look! Right in front of us!
Oh, it's the lockkeeper.
What the? It's that thing from the trauma cells!
So what's it doing here?
The security system here is now active. Incoming!
Let's go.
Look out! Incoming warden!
Hey, Sophie! Snap out of it! We gotta work together on this thing!
Yes!
Sophie! Focus on our enemy for now! I'll give it my all!
Raises the shield, never bolstering itself.
How aggravating.
You're clear of you now. Focus on healing up and stuff.
Would you care to join us?
Get ready! That felt pretty good!
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Persona!
You're a
Slime!
fighter par excellence!
Barret, come on! Allegor! Take this! Persona!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! Let me at it! Get
Let's
going,
go.
Joker!
Ravage Okay. Persona! Persona! Take this!
It's a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse!
Ravage them!
Following up! There! And that combo strike was devastating! Charge! One time, yes! Yeah! Now, this! Take that! It takes all these hands we can't read its next attack! This is really getting on my nerves! Hang in there, guys! Just keep your eyes on its movements! I'll give it my all! This is a part of me! Feel it, bingo! That skill doesn't count? Perfection! That's nice where you are! I'll give it my...
Thanks.
What? This thing's got an axe?
Be careful! Looks like this one can use the other warden's attacks! Here it comes! Dodge it! You'll be fine if you stay elevated! See anything you can hop onto? Take this! I'll give it my all! That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. I'll give it my all! I'll give it my all now!
Speed that well. Don't sell this.
Time for this? Using this!
Run short, everyone.
I'll give it my all! I'll give it my all! Maximum power! Alright, time to
appreciate
it! I'll give it my all! Got this, anyone? I'll give it my all! Maximum power! I'll give it my all! Maximum power! The enemy raised their attack power. You do not want to get hit right now. This should work. Using this now.
It has quite a few tricks up its sleeves. I can't predict its movements.
Dodging all of this will be too tough. You should focus more on guarding. Watch out, Queen. Your stamina's almost gone. Fair warning.
Come on, Silver. Keep it together. Got your back.
I'll give it my all. Maximum power. This should work. Using this. I'll give it my all. Jump on. Use them right, and I'll give it circles around the enemy. I'm gonna attack too. No more cave in swinging for extra
got a clone now! Is that right?
I'll give it my all! I'll give it my all! No holding back! That one almost got it! Everyone stay focused! No holding back! Boys on the way! Now!
Truly impressive.
This should help. Using the wings! I'll give it my all! Maximum power! The enemy raised their attack power. We do not want to get hit right now. Sophie's stamina is running low. She needs to recharge. Maximum power! No holding back! No holding back! No! Thank you! Using this! I'm so grateful! Missionary, I'm so grateful! Using this! It's out of the battle! Someone appreciate it! Did I get that one? Oh, I can do it! Go, Sophie! You hit it!
Damn it, I didn't know that used up SP or I wouldn't have done that.
It's done! Not bad, right? Switching out! Leave it to me! This is it! This is it! That one will cut off! Everyone stay focused! This is your chance! It's showtime! Full throttle! Prepare yourself! Phantom Justice! I'll never pull any punches! Okay, I'll hail the queen! No more! Take this! I'll give it my all! I'll give it my all! Looks like you can jump on those. Use them right, and we'll run circles around the enemy. Would you care to join us? Get ready! Critical! Yes, it worked! Let me know! Perfect! Way to go! Following up! One more! That combo strike was devastating! Not done yet! Power it up! Thank you, Oracle! Bad news, people! Sophie's knocked down! Your health is... Time to use them! Bad! This is it! Right, I'll do my best! Bingo! That seals us down! Perfection! Great job! Thank you! I hope so! Fair warning! This one's gonna be rough! I'll give it my all! Here more! Get... Using those things! Get up! I won't forgive you! The enemy raised their attack power. You do not want to get hit right now. Now! I'll give it my all! Missionary, using those I'm saved. I'll give it my all! More spent. I'll give it my all! Better keep an eye on her. We got knocked down!
do it. Showtime! Allegor! Here!
Whoa! Looking cool, Joker! Showtime! Maximum power! Whoa! Not another level, so I understand. I'll give it my all! Maximum power! That one looks tough. Everyone take it my all! I'll give it my all! Maximum power! I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll give it my all! Hey, watch your mouth! You're getting wrecked out there! Would you care to join us? Get ready! That felt pretty good! I'll give it my all! More than that!
Got him!
Great job, guys! Man, I got a new skill!
We managed to succeed.
Seriously, what the F was with that voice?
It sounded just like Sophie.
Is it starting? The cage is about to collapse. We need to get out.
Damn it! None of this makes sense.
Man, what's the deal with this place?
Indeed. We never expected a birdcage to collapse with the defeat of a warden.
This was the prototype.
It could be due to the lack of a monarch. Whatever the case is, the Desires should have been released back to their owners. The locals should all be back to normal by now.
There's a lot to assume in this already very weird jail.
I seriously hope so. I don't feel like living through another B movie.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Sophie!
After all your efforts, this mission was fruitless. I'm sorry you had to endure that because of me.
Joker's right. Don't sweat it.
Right. However, I did at least figure out one thing.
I suck!
When that voice called me worthless, I was sad. But when that made everyone angry, I became happy.
So what you're saying is, make everyone sad so that everyone can then be happy.
I still feel that way, even now. There's a warmth within me. I have friends. I know I'm not alone. Thank you, Joker. Thank you, Skull, Mona.
Just you three, no one else.
Really? You just figured that out now? I mean, that thing just really pissed me off is all.
I said fuck.
Yeah, and I was just trying to reel in skulls, so... Ooh, what's this? Two embarrassed Phantom Thieves? Even your masks are glowing red.
I don't think that's true.
What? Nuh-uh, that's impossible!
Nuh-uh! Don't even! You don't even know!
How's my mask supposed to change color?
Mona's black mask makes it difficult to tell.
But I'm not telling anything.
Ooh.
We should head back to the exit.
I bet he's weeping like a baby by now. Okay, everyone, back to the exit.
Am I actually like done the 4th dungeon? Was that it? No fucking way. Look at Mona's face. It was a little short, but either it's not over or that I don't know. This game doesn't play by the normal rules. It's okay.
Oh man, it's finally hitting me.
Oh, hang on. It's morning already?
Holy fuck.
No wonder I feel so beat.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. So, how'd it go? Who was the monarch? Was it really a local? Find anything on Mediz?
No, 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 and no.
Zenkichi, we can tell you later. But now, I must sleep.
That sleep was boring.
Oh, looks like you guys had a real time in there. Wait here. I'll check out the route to the RV.
Can I go with your new best
You guys
friend?
already pulled your weight, and then some. At least let me help out now.
You could help out more if you'd awakened your fucking persona already! And 4 dungeons in and there's no sign of it!
Now that I think about it, we just took a boat trip, went swimming, cooked a whole feast, and then dove straight into a jail. No wonder even I'm bushed.
At least the first half was a lot of fun.
Not only that, we learned quite a bit from the jail.
That voice, though.
But not quite a bit
What do you
enough.
think that was?
All I know is they're a real asshole copying Sophia's voice and everything.
Either it was Emma or there's like another Sophia.
Huh.
Or like the beta Sophia.
Oh, Zenkichi is calling.
No,
They're all
come!
clear to come back to the RV. I haven't seen a single local so far.
They're all dead!
I can't tell if you guys really pulled it off or not, but at least the coast is clear.
Get it? His post.
Thank goodness. Let's go.
Okay. This time, we slept for real. Dun-dun-dun.
I slept like a comatose rock.
I mean, all rocks are comatose if you think about it.
Man, nothing in that jail was making sense to me.
That reminds me, why did the desire manifest in the jail in the first place?
So many questions.
Oh yeah, we never sent a calling card.
That's right. Based on what we heard from the tapes, the director was told by the perpetrator that he was going to seize his desire. That must have fulfilled the role of calling card in this case.
God, if like the perpetrator is like an evil phantom thief, we already did that.
Yo, get some rest?
How are the locals behaving?
Dead.
No worries. Seems like they all came to their senses. It's nothing but good times here again.
Or they're lying to you.
Although, they all seem to have some pretty bad memory loss regarding the last few months.
Or never mind.
So, if we didn't find a monarch here, why'd the locals treat the lab like that? Why'd they attack us?
Because the desires were still in there.
The lab's experiments might have something to do with that.
Oh yeah, speaking of the monarch, a body's surfaced fitting his description.
Literally, it surfaced out of the water.
I stumbled across it myself, down at the base of a cliff near the lab.
Or he fell off a cliff. Or
Name, Shuzo Ubukata, some sort of big-shot AI researcher, and director of the lab. Obviously, an autopsy will be done, but based on what you reported, it's most likely going to turn out suicide.
So he threw himself off the cliff.
That can't be.
Another life ruined by whoever's masterminded this whole thing.
Taking a dive to avoid jail experimentation? Makes the most sense to me. Quite some time's passed since his death, but he still had some personal effects on him. I'll make sure they go with him when the coroner...
Did he have a phone?
Dude, Gramps, you're being pretty chill about all this heavy shit.
He is a policeman!
Oh, good point. Well, it is my line of work and all. Anyway, I found the key to the facility on him. We can get inside now.
Now we can go into the real lab.
But are you sure it's all right to do so? You're the one who pointed out how any illegally obtained evidence is useless in court.
Not anymore. Now that a body's turned up, that facility is prime investigation territory. No problem at all going in there.
It's almost good that he killed himself. Oh, that's horrible.
The problem now is there's a chance nothing's left.
Huh? Why's that?
The locals told me about a bunch of trucks going up to the lab and out of there a while ago.
Oh, truck!
It's pretty likely the scene's been wiped clean.
Oh, I hate when things get wiped.
We still ought to take a look for ourselves. There's always the possibility that something was left behind.
Yeah, let's bust this mastermind's ass.
Literally, if we have to.
Pretty chill, huh? Wonder when that happened.
Oh, no. My boy.
Hey, anyone find anything yet?
Nothing. And I mean literally nothing. It's like this place didn't know shit about jails.
So all the experimentation was in the jail.
All I've found are very roundabout reports. We may have been too late coming here.
I know it's a little late to ask, but aren't people supposed to preserve crime scenes?
We just so happened to find out it was a crime scene after poking around.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aha! I've scored the treasure! There was a USB drive in the director's office.
It was his
Hell
barn.
yeah, Futaba, nice find! I can't believe something like that got left behind.
Me too. That sounds like the first kind of thing they'd want to get rid of.
So it's useless.
Ah, but it very well could be the most important evidence. It was hidden in the director's desk drawer.
You really did find the treasure here. Well done.
Yep, except it was actually Sophia's idea to look there.
I searched the internet for the top 10 places people hide things in the workplace.
Number 7 will blow your mind.
Hey Morgana, Sophia's got you beat.
Oh, we're doing Teddy again. Or Morgana again. Whichever.
This isn't a contest!
Well, let's see what you found.
We did this already when Makoto
You in yet,
joined.
Sakura?
Just a sec. It's password protected, but nothing the mighty Oracle can't handle. Well, there it is.
This is a list of some sort. Apparently this drive holds nothing but people's names.
Is it a list of the people working here?
No. These names.
Alice, Natsume, Mariko, Monarchs.
These are famous or otherwise powerful people in all sorts of industries.
The Monarchs.
Rich and famous people? Is it like a list of sponsors?
They wanted to manipulate important, influential people to control the world!
I could have sworn I've seen all these names recently.
Let's see. Yoshikawa, he confessed to document tampering a few weeks ago.
Oh, these are all the people who had their hearts changed by the penitentiary program.
Now that you mention it, this one's the Sapporo Central Councilman who confessed to bribery last month.
Wait, you mean the person who had his heart changed by Mari-san? That means this list is...
That's it. This is a list of people whose hearts the mastermind wanted changed.
But why so many powerful figures? What exactly is being accomplished here?
They're trying to end suffering by fixing the corrupt.
That's still a mystery. I'm gonna need that USB drive for a while.
How do you intend to make use of it?
I'm gonna snoop around the whole roster, from the bottom of the ladder on up.
So, whoever would benefit most from all those people getting their hearts changed, you think that'll be the culprit?
Bingo. It'll take time, but I swear I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
That kind of
You
swearing
have
may be
killed
good and all,
president.
but you should probably go home to Akane every so often, too.
I was gonna.
I'm gonna. I promise. You guys, please.
At any rate, you've helped us a great deal by now.
We got to crash at his place, and he kept us from getting ambushed.
Nice work, Zenkichi.
He seems like he's fitting in better, too. What do you say? Feel like you're a Phantom Thief now?
Does that mean he's gonna awaken soon? Because I really want that to happen.
Why would I want to go from public security to national fugitive?
Because it's fun.
Anyway, I'm heading back to HQ. What are you kids gonna do?
There really isn't anything we can do until Zenkichi identifies the mastermind.
Should we go back with him to Kyoto for now?
That's where the next jail will be.
Do we really have to? That boat made me so sick last time.
You're gonna have to get on the damn boat eventually. Either way.
Then why not go to Kyushu instead? Our boat trip won't be too long if we do that. We could even scout the area for jails.
Totally! Might as well complete the Phantom Thieves tour of the islands.
Off to Kyushu, huh? Sounds good. I'll keep after whoever's at the bottom of these cases. The moment I find out, you'll know.
I have consulted the ferry departure timetable. We will be able to leave immediately if we hustle.
Well, time to roll out. Let's pack up and head for the docks.
Hey, hey!
Alright. Yusuke's mission and then that'll be the end.
Have a moment? My next motif should... Yes. Speaking of which, let's go.
God damn it, Yusuke.
Let's see.
Here's what I found. You're accepting this request? Time to get to work.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, let's do this!
These jails certainly have an appeal unlike that of a palace. Should things settle down...
No way am I gonna lose!
Don't lower your guard. Leave it to me.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
Get it.
Damn it!
Just I'll give it more! I'll give it my all!
Here's what I found. You're already working on this one. Let's go on ahead.
There's something peculiar over there.
We're in a good position. We can attack at any time.
Now's our chance.
Or keep another wing in for extra carnage! I'll give it my all! Now! 2 more to go! Let's show them what we can do! I'll give it my all! Maximum power! Get Michael Kinesis! Persona!
Gonna be a show to remember.
I'm glad we won that one.
On to the next.
Very well. I'll give it my all. We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
Ben?
Here's what I found. You're already working on this one.
What?
Please do.
Fuck.
I've located a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Oh, what a glorious find.
Hooray!
Whoa, is it just me, or does that shadow look really strong?
I think they're onto us. Be more alert from now on. Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Ambush them from here.
What? Fuck. Oh no.
Back down now. Everyone, defense formation. Physical attack. Don't even scratch it. Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
Persona!
Bingo. That skill just now. Perfection.
I suppose that'll do.
What's the hell? Getting wrecked out there.
You remain. Finish them off.
Can I use that?
Don't worry.
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
I can't fight like this.
A shadow! What do we do?
Ready anytime. Just say the word. Now's our chance to attack.
Yes, this won't take long.
Physical attack. Don't even scratch it.
My other self! Join them!
Buck's got a clean hit. Good job, Buck. Buck with the fancy footwork. His stamina is running low. He needs to recharge. then let's skedaddle.
Skedoodle. So horrible. Skedoodle. Well, it took a little longer than expected, but not overly so.
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
Very well. Yes, and then... Interesting.
Mission accomplished.
I'll just add this.
Let's get to work.
I should write something.
Well, there we go. That has been our second Persona 5 Striker stream. I like this game a lot. It is absolutely the Persona 5 sequel that we needed. The gameplay, I'm slowly getting a hang of as we go. You may have noticed. I'm a lot better at it than I was at the start. Dodging the cat attacks I'm getting better at. Oh, there's little ornaments. Oh, no. I told the ornaments I'm getting in. That was shelter. Yeah, so great game. If you love Persona 5, absolutely play it. If you love Musou games, as long as you've played Persona 5, I think you'll enjoy this game. If you haven't played Persona 5, but you want to play for just the Musou gameplay, you'll have a lot of cutscenes to skip and you won't have any idea what's going on. But if that's your bag, then go for it. So thanks to anyone who tuned in to BluePopStream. We start putting out polls on Tuesdays, the day before I stream, to see what I should stream next. I'd like to start Danganronpa 2 now that Game Grumps has finally finished the playthrough. So maybe I'll do that next week. But until then, thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!